I'm doing okay. Guess what I got? I got some coffee. My nurse went and got me some coffee. I was like, ooh, I ain't had no coffee in the way. I think I got some coffee. Uh, it just say Tennessee North. Hey, look, that's an Antoinette. That's an Antonio. My glasses. I can't find my glasses. I think when I got my sheet changed yesterday, my glasses went down there with my linen because I can't find my glasses anywhere. So like I don't have any glasses, like no glasses at all. Like, yes, I'm still here. They tricked me yesterday. Had me got all excited. Was like, you going home? And I'm like, I'm going home today. Da da da. Called my sister up, told her they come bring my medicine. Called my cousin, was like, come and pick me up tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And the nurse told me she thought I was tripping. I told the nurse, I said, I need to know exactly what time I'm going because I get my medication. You know, my family need to know. I need to know what times I can tell my driver. The lady said, you're not going home to Thursday. I said, ma'am, such lady just left out here and told me I was going home. I'm going home in my mind. So I'm calling the lady up on the phone. She ain't answer. Kept going to voicemail telling me she going on vacation to July the 19th. I said, oh my God. Yesterday was her last day. I said, let me get in contact with her. Finally got in contact with her. And she said, no. They said you can't leave until this 6 because that's when they have a nurse come out. I told you I have to have a nurse come out to give me my IV and stuff. So I was like, that ain't good. I was upset. Then I said, oh, y'all got me all. I'm like, dang. Call my doctor, tell my doctor I'm coming home. She texted me, congrats, you just go home for the 4th. I'm like, yes. I'm like, I want a burnt hot dog so bad. Like, I want a burnt hot dog. Mm. I want a burnt hot dog. Like, I want a burnt hot dog. Like, really, really. And I had woke up this morning, had a taste of some coffee. Now they're running around looking for my plate because breakfast come at 7 o'clock. They was like, I said, when is my tray come? They said, you ate breakfast. I said, no, I never got a tray. They said, how you get this coffee? My nurse got me some coffee, found some coffee. And this coffee is actually good, y'all. Look, it's good. It's like really, really, really good. Really good. And I'm like, ooh, I like how it tastes. So, yeah. So, I'm still in this place, It ain't so bad. I finally found out what's going on with me, so I'm kind of happy. And yeah, I'm fine. I know what's going on with me now. So I looked it up and everything. And I was like, wow. But I still had none of the signs, so they caught it in early stage. I had none of the signs of what was going on. If they got the last results with yesterday, I had inflammation of the brain. And when you have inflammation of the brain, it makes you forget. It makes you forget. It's so much stuff that goes on with it. And I was like, wow, I do forget. I already had short term memory. What the hell? But yeah, I found out what's going on. And you can treat it by antibiotics. But you gotta have antibiotics for I think they said 21 days. 21 long days. 21 days. I'm like, and they said not even counting the time I'm in the hospital. So it's really longer than 21 days. I'm like, okay. And it can't be treated, it have to be treated through it have to be treated through your IV. So I'm like, wow. Later on today, I'm going to get a full body CAT scan because they want to do a full body CAT scan on me. So I'm going to get that done today because they just want to know what's going on, what's up in here. So I'm like, okay. I'm glad I know what's going on with me. I'm super glad. Coffee good, y'all. I can do for more coffee. This coffee really good. I don't know where my glasses at. I have no. I think I actually left my glasses in the bed when I took a shower yesterday. I thought I got everything off my bed, and I much didn't because I can't find my glasses nowhere. And I knew my glasses was on my table or my bed. So I'm like, ooh, I don't have no glasses at all. And if it's going down with the laundry, it's going down with the laundry. Yeah, I am glad they caught it in time too. I'm like super happy, super happy, super happy. When I go home, I got a menu for my sister. You know, when you're in the hospital, you want everything. But I want to burn hot dog. I only have a grill. I get a burn hot dog. And all that I want on it is some ooh. I, you know what I want on my hot dog? Coleslaw. I want a hot dog with coleslaw on it. Don't ask me why. But I want a hot dog or half smoke with coleslaw on it. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. That's gonna be good. Can't wait to get one. It don't even got to have no bread. I can chop it up. It just that's what I have a taste for. Somebody asked my sister to make some coleslaw when I go home Thursday. Like some coleslaw. Like put it in the bottom of the broiler, let it get a little burnt. Boil it first. When I want something like where I normally boil it first, I put it. Look, I always do 3 steps. Boil it first, put it in the oven, then take it and put it in the bowl. That's how, and it come out nice and dark and like the grill. It don't taste like the grill, but it's in your mind you saying like, oh, it's grill, and it tastes good. It made me some coleslaw, and I be so happy. I don't know if she gonna do it though. She mad at me now. I called her fussing at her yesterday. She mad at me now. She ain't gonna stay mad. How can't you be mad at me? You can't be mad at me. I love that. I'm gonna start drinking this. This is Tasty's Choice by Nessie. This Tasty Choice. They say toasty, yeah, Tasty Choice. I think I'm saying it right. Yeah, it's really good. I got me coffee, and it's good. I don't know because I ain't had coffee. It don't beat 7-Eleven though. It ain't good to say yes. LOL coleslaw on a hot dog. And what is it? What is apology sausage is okay. Related to your weight loss. It is. It is. No, I have no. I'm trying to see what it say. I am struggling. I don't have glasses no more. I don't know where it at. It said yes. LOL coleslaw on a hot dog. And what's it? Polynesian sausage is the related to your weight loss. You know what? They don't have a clue what it's related to, but they've just thrown out all type of ideas. And my protein still because they got my protein on track. My protein, my white blood cells, everything is coming back to normal. Everything is back to normal. Like they did blood work yesterday. They told me yesterday all my blood work came back. Everything is not crazy like it was no more, so which is a good thing. And yeah, and the guy came in here yesterday. He was a nurse, and he was discharging my roommate. He was really nice. So I love when I say where I'm at. I ain't gonna tell you what hospital, but when I say they got the bomb bedside manner, they have the very bomb bedside manner. So he was in here telling me with a porter. You know this porter is all the way up to my chest. I was like, what? Now I knew when I got the what is that lumbar puncture. I knew that goes all the way up to the brain. But when he told me, he said, you know that's a long needle. I said, why would you tell me that? He said, you need to know. I said, they told me it was a long needle, and they asked me did I want to see, but I told them no, and I didn't want to know how long it was. Now the fact that you told me, you will have me thinking about it. He had me thinking about that all night long, but I stopped. Like it's not as bad because I don't feel it up in my chest. They say it's all the way up from here all the way up here. I don't feel it in my chest. I don't feel it at all. I try to feel for it. Once I get right here, I don't feel much. I feel it right here, but once I get up here, I don't feel it no more. So I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Mm-mm. This is some good coffee. Thank you. That's a Cynthia. Thank you. Hey, Casey. Catherine. That's a Cat. Okay. Look, I'm trying to see. Look, I'm trying to get the. My hands be cracking. I'm trying to see who's saying something because I don't have no glasses. You know. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm all right. Look, I have 99 people and 25 thumbs up. What that mean? Come on now, give me the thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Mm, coffee good. So y'all, I'm gonna really be looking for tomorrow. Tomorrow, cause tomorrow Wednesday and Thursday come be like, oh girl, you going home? Yes. So that's what I'm looking for. Like, I don't think I really slept that much. I think I slept a little bit. Every time I was waking up, looking around, waking up, walking around. Ain't nowhere to walk to but around in circles. I've been walking around in circles, like, cause ain't nowhere to walk to. She said, I had weight loss surgery some years ago, and my stomach opened up. I was CPN, what is it, for 8 weeks and had to do antibiotics for 8 weeks. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to read it. She said, wait, and couldn't wait to Yeah, I can't wait for it to get taken off. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It said highly blessed, highly favored. I'm sorry to hear that. And yeah, but I did do my research when I did the weight loss surgery, and I never heard. I mean, I heard some people when you didn't take your vitamins, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take my vitamins. I heard some people had bad reactions. I heard some people died for it, but I was like, I prayed about it, and I was like, I'm getting it done. So I was like, not really skeptical. And this whole time, I never had nothing really wrong with me, so I never thought, you know, they honestly don't really know where it came from. Oh, that's good. She doing fine now. That's good. I'm waiting for them to bring me some more coffee. They bring my tray. I think I want some more coffee because this coffee bomb. Mm-mm-mm. And I don't drink no instant coffee. I can't find no good instant coffee. But that little cup though, this is what a 4 ounce cup, a little 4 ounce cup. It might be a 3 ounce. I know it's a 4 ounce cup. It's a 4 ounce cup. Yeah, this is a 4 ounce cup of coffee. And then it wasn't already filled up. It was about right here. And it took two of these to make it dark. I needed two of these. And I had 4 creams and I had 4 sugars. And it tastes good. Yes. I just wanted y'all to information of the brain. So y'all, I don't want to forget. I be forgetting. And information of the brain. I looked it up and they was telling me about it. Because when doctors telling you stuff, you really don't comprehend what they saying, even though they try to break it down. But when I read about it, I understood it more. Let me say that. When I read about it, I understood it more. I understood it more. So that's how I know it and what it does to your brain. It makes you have lost memories and all that. Because I told y'all the other day I was sitting here doing my homework. So of course I got my book bag with me. I called one of my coworkers up and I was like, girl, I am lost. I don't know what I'm doing. I was reading it, but I wasn't comprehending. When I said I was not comprehending, I was not comprehending. And when I got on the phone with her, I said, oh, I got it. I don't need no help. Thank you. And it just popped in my mind. Once me and her got to read it, it just popped in my mind. I got it. I know how to do it. Thank you. Thank you for thank you for helping me out. She was like, anytime, girl. Every time I call somebody and they not in my contact, well, she's in my contact, and they don't know me, I be like, hi, how you doing? And they say, hey. And they was talking. I say, it's T. And she just bust out laughing. I know it's you. I was like, oh. She said, why you always do that? I said, because I want to make sure you know it's me because you started talking right off. So sometimes people might not know it's you. She was like, girl, I know it's you. I said, okay. But she was a lot of help yesterday. I got some work done. Because I'm supposed to go to class on the 14th, 15th, or something like that of July. Even though I might can't go, I don't know. But I don't want to be behind, and I did my homework they gave me last week, like 2 weeks ago. They gave me some homework. I want to make sure it's done. Yeah. So I can't be on here live long because my phone ain't charged up. I was up watching Hoarders. Hoarders is on Netflix. The internet went out. The internet went out like this morning about 1:30, 2 o'clock. The internet went out, so I started watching TV on here, and I started watching Hoarders, the first season of Hoarders. But it's a new episode. I guess a new one. I don't know. I never seen these episodes, and I'm on episode 7, and I was like, it was good. And so I forgot to charge my phone up because when I woke up, I've been up since 4 o'clock. And y'all know I'm an early person. I've been up since 4 and took a shower and everything. Up, took a shower, walked around here because there's no escape. Walked around like 4 times. And I'm like, okay, on my floor, they got kids on my floor. On this floor that I'm on, I have kids. I have older people. I have young people. When I say kids, because I think the babies are like about 5, 6 years old. This floor is like it's a diversity floor because everybody's on this floor. It ain't just my grown ups. It's a diverse floor, all ages. I just got a roommate over there. She's a little older. I think she's about 80 something years old. She came this morning about 4 o'clock. So I got company now. She stopped and talked to me. I didn't know what she was talking about, but I talked to her. She stopped me and started talking. I started talking to her. She was telling me where she lived at, and I talked to her for a little while until the doctors came in and talked and started dealing with her. I was like, I didn't know what she was talking about, but I just agreed with her and said, yes, okay. Y'all know I'm a people person. I don't know how I became a people person because I'm a Virgo. You know, I had zero talent for bullshit. But I'm a people person and I like people. I like certain type of people. Let me say that. I ain't gonna say I like certain. I don't know how to say it. I'm a people person, but I'm a down to earth person. I believe in being, I'm real. I just don't know why I'm like that. I have no cut calls. I think it's not good done. A lot of us have been educated about the downloads because of the share. Thank you, Oh, thank you for understanding. Tisha, that name Tisha. She said a lot of us have been educated about the diagnosis because of you, Shane. Thank you. But I'm gonna be alright. I feel good. I need some more coffee because my cup is empty. But other than that, I'm good. I just can't wait to go home. I want to see my son. I miss my son like crazy. He called me every day. He called me yesterday, Mom, you didn't call me all day. And I was like, I was waiting for you to call me. And I think we talked on the phone for like an hour. And then I was like, look, I don't want to talk no more. I got to get off this phone. Then I turned around and called him back like 3, 4 times. After that, I was like, what you doing? He said, Mom, did you say you didn't want to talk? I said, no, but I'm bored. So we just sat on the phone. We talked about, he was into the video. He wasn't looking at me. He was into the video. I said, can you at least look at the phone while I'm talking to you? Like, look at the phone. Mama talking to you. And he looked at the phone. Mom, if I look at the phone, I ain't going to play that game. I said, boy, bye. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. I'm like, okay. I was able to pay my bills. I just went to pay. I didn't know I could pay my bills online. I set up. I have an account, so I was able to pay my rent. My rent got paid yesterday. I don't like being late. Yesterday was the third. I know late in my rent office. Third late with them is on the 10th. I don't know why. But they say late is 10. They say the 5th is late, but 10th is late. So they really don't charge you to the 10th. I have never paid my rent in my rental office no later than the 2nd. The earliest I ever paid was the 29th. And I was like, my son kept telling me he want to buy something. I was like, once I pay my rent, you good. I paid my rent. I paid my gas bill. I ain't paid my Pepco bill because I didn't have my Pepco bill on me. I paid my cell phone bill. And I haven't paid my cable bill because my cable bill ain't due till the 24th. I was like, I'll pay that one before the 24th. I'm like, and that ain't but $87. My gas bill was $40. I said, yes. Yes, like yeah. I'm gonna be okay. I'm okay with this. Say Turner, Julie Turner. Okay. Yeah. Let me back up. Let me see if I back up. No, I'm still blind. I'm blind as a bat. I hate it. Then when I go home, I ain't gonna have no glasses.
You okay?
I ain't gonna have no glasses at all. No, they didn't bring my food yet. It's okay. I'm alive, so it's okay. I'll just wait for it to come. I ain't in no rush.
Okay.
I don't like eating. They feed us early in the morning anyway. I don't normally eat breakfast until about 12 o'clock. That's when I normally eat, so I'm cool. That's my tap. And oh my God, when I say the people here is so nice, it is so. I know my face look. Um, the nurse came in the other day. She told me, she said, you like you losing weight in your face. I was like, I don't know. And somebody in my life said your face is skinny. I said, I think my face is look the same to me. And then one of the nurses was doing my IV. Look, my arm is green. You see how green my arm is? Right there. It's green. I'm black and you can see that. I'm like, I didn't know I could. I didn't think I could bruise because I'm so black. You see that? I didn't think I could bruise because I was so black. And she was touching my skin. She said, you got some soft skin. I was like, don't feel soft to me. But she was like, yeah, you got some really soft skin. I still feel the thing right here. It's like it hurt. They got blood out of here. They was like trying to get blood. See, blood out of here. Who get blood out of there? I have no veins. They want them getting the blood out of my right there. They got the blood out my wrist. I was like, that's the most. It felt like somebody was killing me. Like, why did they take blood? They was like, you got such many veins in your body. I'm like, I know that. Hey, California. I don't, you have to go back to my other videos. I put it in there for the first day I was going live. And just go back and watch the other videos. Because I'm in it, but I'm doing better. They found out what's going on with me, so it's a good thing. and I can go home because they didn't want to release me until they really found out what's going on. In fact, they found out yesterday. I'm good about it. I'm all right. Okay. It's time for me to get my medicine. They not in here, so I'm kind of glad because they get my medicine. That means I gotta move around because I'm on this side and the port is in my arm and my all my stuff is over there. So that's why I can't. No reason I can't be on my live long. But I'm okay. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody have a great 4th of July. I wish 4th of July, I like the little sparkles. I don't have no sparkles and I don't have no little black things. What you call it? I don't have no worms. I like the little worms. The little worms you set on fire and it just swirl out. I like them on 4th of July and I like sparkles. That's all I like. That's the only thing I know. Oh yeah, no. Them things that pop. You throw them on the ground, little white little things, you throw them on the ground and go pop, pop. I like them too. I did the only things I look. You know what? I don't, girl, you don't get no rest in the hospital. They wake you up and God knows how long. But the good thing about it, since they know what you want, they don't have to come and get no blood. They say, oh, we have to come get some. I said, no, you don't. I was like, I'm hurting. My arm, my wrist, everything hurt. Y'all keep sticking me. Then the nurse came back about 4. Oh, no. You don't have no blood work. I say, look, they just came and got about 10, 12 tubes of blood. I know they don't have to get no more blood. And when they was taking my blood, I was looking at them like, why so much? Like, but nope, I don't have to get no blood drawn. I'm so glad they could get the blood report. They said some people can't get it out, but they could get it out my port. That's why they had to want to stick me. So I was cool with that though. I was cool because I knew they needed it, but the fact they told me they had to come back, I was not cool with that. But they didn't have to come back, so that's a good thing. And I do feel better. My hand haven't hurt me and haven't bothered me in a while. But since that day, I had the pain in it. I had mine that bothered me the next day, but it wasn't as bad as it was the first time. But I'm feeling so much better. I'm so glad I'm going home in 2 days. Like I'm literally counting down the days that I go home. Like I'm counting the days. Like I miss my son like crazy. I really do. I miss him nagging me, coming in the room, talking about cook him something. But he got, my sister stayed with me, so she cooking for him. He like her cooking, but I think he like mine better. It's like ain't nothing like mama cooking for you, okay? It's nothing like mama cooking for you. I've been watching a lot of what is it called? TikTok. I started following this new dude on TikTok. His name is Dre. When I say he eat all day long, when he had me cracking up. Oh my God, he had me cracking up. And then they got a new trend of breaking old habits. And I was like, oh my God, it's so many habits. When you was younger, these are things your parents would do. You had to eat everything on you. You couldn't get up from the table until you ate everything. You couldn't open up more than one box of cereal, which was true. You couldn't do more than one juice. You had to what else? What else? What else? What else my mom used to do? You used to get beaten. Nowadays you don't do that. I go up listening to my son. Let him say we got to say no. You can't cuss. So I ain't playing that cuss. I'm not with the cuss. A lot of parents say they let their kids cuss. I ain't doing all that. He can't cuss. He 18 years old. If I hear him cuss, I go in there and I straighten it out. Because what we're not going to do is disrespect my house and cuss. I don't play that. You can't cuss in my house. You can't cuss. He be on that game system. You know, like, oh, motherfucker, oh, that. And I'm like, what? I jump out. I knock on his door because that's one of the habits I did break. I let my son lock his bedroom door and I knock on his door. And honestly, when I grew up, I never had the option because I never had my own bedroom door for my mom to knock on it. My mom had 7 kids. My mom had 7 kids. She raised 5. Really, she raised 4. Then she raised 3. And we always had a 2-bedroom. All of us always in 1 bedroom. We never got the chance to lock the door. So my son got older. He locked his door. I never said nothing because if I had my own one growing up, I would have probably locked the door too. And I don't mind knocking. I knock on his door. I don't mind knocking. I knock on his door and be like, I am coming in. Sometimes he lock it, but when I'm in the mood, I'm like, don't lock your door because I need to come in and get something. He won't lock it, but I don't mind him. I don't mind knocking on his door. That's one of the things. I don't mind him opening up multiple juices. I don't mind him expressing himself. And my son is my best friend. He tells me everything. You can't see it. I say my son tells me everything. Like we have a good relationship. And they was like, a lot of people say your son can't be good. My son is my best friend, but he's my best friend to a limit. I don't tell him my business. He come and tell me his, and he can talk to me about anything without being prejudged. So that's why I say he's my best. That's my best friend. So I like the fact he could tell me anything. And sometimes, at one point, my son could not tell me everything. Yes. Yeah. She said my son don't cuss in the house. And at one time my son used to tell me stuff. I used to flick off, and he was like, "Mom, that sound like Texas." I had to learn how to steady flicking off and kirking out on him and listen to what he got to say. And it took me a long time because I'd be bold and ready to say what I got to say. But now I let him talk. I just don't, if he talking, I don't interrupt him. And when I'm talking, he don't interrupt me. So I kind of like, we got a better bond. Like we even got even closer. Because I think when he got like 14, he was like, "Mom, I can't tell you no, because when I tell you something, you say I can tell you, you start flicking off." So I had to learn. He 18 now. He tell me everything. And I'm like, okay. And we'll talk about it. I know we don't always agree. We not going to always agree. But I'm going to tell him how I feel in my opinion. And he going to tell me how he feel in his opinion. I let him express himself. You have to know how to express yourself. And yeah, I talk to my son about bills and stuff like that because guess what? I want him to know that when you get older, you got to pay bills. It's hard out here. That's why I got you doing what you're doing. That's why you do what you do because when you get out here, you got to know you got to pay your electric, gas, water bill, car note, insurance, and all that. You got to know that. I told him how much everything costs, how much the rent. He know how much the rent, how much the electric bill. He know. Yes, I tell him how much it is. So guess what? I'm paying the bills, and when you get older, you have to pay the same bills. The order have a roof over your head. So yes, I tell him. Not he asks, I'm gonna tell him. What I don't do, tell him what's in the account though. As far as he know, he always tell me that. Mom, you always say you broke, but you broke. I'm broke to you, but I'm not broke to me. Okay, I'm broke to you. Somebody said, "Well, I'm broke." No, I'm not broke. I got money to do what I need to do because guess what? That's my what I call it, saving money. The money to, when I need to do stuff, when I really need to do something. Yeah, I'm broke. What you need money for? You don't need money for that. That's not a necessity. That's a want. A necessity I get. A want you can wait for any time of the week. Okay. He said many of our black people are taught not to be so close to our children. That's okay. I'm trying to read it. I said many of our black people are taught not to be so close to our children. Let's see. That's okay. Okay. That's thing from slavery. I'm very close to my children also. That's right. And it's another thing. When we say yes ma'am, no ma'am, I used to have my son say that, but not no more. As long as he respect and say miss, I'm okay because that came from slavery too. And I don't make my son when my son was younger, people used to come up, "Oh, I remember when you was a baby. Give me a hug." I used to make my son hug him. No, I been start making my son do that. If you don't want to speak to somebody because you know they fake, they phony, and they don't treat you right, no, you don't have to speak. You're gonna be respectful to them, but you don't have to speak to them. Like, don't be rude and nasty just for no reason. You know, they say how do you sleep back, but just going there, they did something to you. No, I ain't gonna make you sleep. No, that's if you don't want to hug them. No, you don't gotta hug them, cause you don't remember them. If you don't remember them, why you want to hug them? Cause I ain't gonna lie, my son said my father, "Mama, I don't know that man. Who's he? I don't know who that is. He ain't no kin to me." I be like, "That's my cousin. That might be your cousin, Mom. That ain't my cousin." And they be like, "I ain't seen you since you was a little kid. Give me a hug." I used to make my son hug him. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't making him hug nobody. He don't want to hug you. He don't gotta hug you. He can shake your hand, but he don't gotta hug you. Give you a kiss on the cheek. He don't gotta give you no kiss on the cheek. He don't know you from Adam and Eve. You know the mother. My son hateful when I say that. And when he hateful people that say, "I remember when you was little." He said, "Mom, they never stuck around." He was like, "They were family. Why they didn't stick around?" If you're not a part of the immediate family that my son grew up with, he'll tell you quick, "I don't know you. I don't know you." I can say that's my cousin. He'll look at you, "Okay, that's your cousin. That ain't mean that's my cousin. That's your uncle." Like my son, he know my uncles, but he don't know all his uncles because they don't come around like that. He be like, "That's your uncle. That ain't my uncle." And I be like, "Oh God, Tyree, why you doing that?" "Oh my God, Mom, that's your uncle. I don't know that. I don't know that dude. I don't know him." And I used to get upset. I don't get upset no more because guess what? That's how he feel. They didn't come around. They didn't do anything. And my son tell me real quick, "Did they ever do anything for me?" I be like, "No." "Did they ever buy me anything? Did they ever give me anything?" "No." I don't know them. Like we was talking about his graduation. He had a list of people. He was like, if you wasn't around, they know for me, why are you coming to my graduation? I said, oh my God, Tari, really? My son had, I think, 10 tickets. We didn't use all 10 of the tickets because he only had 4 people come. His godmother, because he loved his godmother. I ain't even, I never take that away from him. He loved his godmother and his god brothers and sisters. He loved them to death. And he loved his aunt Tanya, and he loved Jackson. And who else came? And Fufu came. My son he was excited. He was like, all Tanya kids would come, but everybody had to work. So my son is very limited. He like limited. Like I don't understand that. And then he won't. That's my cousin. I don't talk to them. I don't know why he like that. I just don't know. But I do know why, because he didn't see them really when he was growing up. And the only place my son was at his godmother house, my mother house, and my sister house, but mostly at his godmother. He stayed mostly at his godmother. He barely was home. So I understand that. I really do. I can't for him for who he don't want to speak to or who he don't want to hug and all that. I understand it now. And one time I did, I used to get real mad. I ain't gonna lie, I used to get pissed. Like, what? I don't get pissed no more. Okay. He said, I just go in by my business. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I mean, he's a grown man now. He's 18. He's a grown man. Like, he's 18. He's considered grown. He's considered grown. Yeah. I ain't gonna be on here long, y'all. I am doing great. Hopefully I go home. I wish I was going home today, but I don't go home on Thursday. I don't have a clue what time Thursday I go home. But when I go home Thursday, I'm praying my sister had me a hot dog. I'm gonna tell her hot dog, half smoke. Can you have it ready? If not, I would do it. I don't do Instacart that often. I do Instacart once in a blue moon. I would do an Instacart just to have my stuff dead when I get home so I can have me some hot dogs. And I said some hot dogs. I ain't saying one, I want some. I want 2 hot dogs. Maybe I can't eat it all that time, but I want 2 hot dogs. 21 is grown 10. 18 not. Oh yeah, 18. Hold up. No, when you're a woman, you're 18, you're grown. Which one is it? When you're 18, you're grown when you're a woman. 21 when you're a man. Something like that. Okay. 12, you look. 12, you look great. I'm trying to try to right. I am, but it's just like, okay. She said, "Okay, girl, you look great and strong. Try to get some rest and let your body recruit. I think you said recruit. I can't say. I'm okay. I am getting some rest. You know, in the hospital, you don't sleep. Every 4 hours, they taking my blood pressure. They taking my vital. Every 4 hours, they taking vital signs. Every 4 hours, they come there checking on me. I only have to call them. And then they come on time. They come exactly on time. Like every 4 hours, they come. Like 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock. They on time. They don't miss a beat. They don't miss a beat. Okay, a beat at all. So yeah, I'm like, what is going on with that? Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. You housekeeping? Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you. How are you? Good. Yourself? I'm great. I am great. But Teacher Squad, I'm about to get up off this live housekeeping in here. I'm trying to get some more coffee. And yeah. Like, share, subscribe, Teacher Squad. I am doing great. Hopefully I go home on Thursday on time. I'm looking forward to it. Go home to my son, see my son, because I miss him truly. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. I'm out of here. Bye.